Vlov Koma's a hilarious matchup.
It is great. It's either he keeps you out or you die.
Yeah, all right, now we got a Vlov versus a Kohaku.
Yep, this is first to 3. This matchup is, it's okay. I generally don't believe the maids have it well in this matchup in particular because it's not like they don't have easy ways to get in.
Yeah.
Kohaku's normals are rather big, so maybe she has a better shot. In my experience, it's usually been the same story. She has to get in, and then after the knockdown, she sets up plans.
Honestly, if it's both maids, I prefer having Kohaku on point just because your back moon skill lets you have Hisui throw out the trash or throw out random objects.
I can see that,
That's
yeah.
a projectile. And when you're playing at these distances, when you're playing a Vlov trying to do a keep-out game, you kind of need that.
Yeah,
however,
because Kohaku doesn't really have any of her own when she's in double maids, right?
Yeah, not in this version of the game. What we do have, though, is a good amount of air dashing with that broom. You're very mobile. And if you know the Vlov matchup, if you're able to make sure all your blocks are clean and get the shields when you need them, you can get in and do a fair amount of damage because it is not fun waking up against any of the maids. Kohaku's got trees. Hisui's got the bento. Or both of them have both of them.
That was actually very attackable. Although that's usually like a standard combo for Vlov. Oh, just like he's right in his face. I'm not spend the meter, keep staying alive.
3 bars.
Yeah, any hit from now, it's probably going to hurt now. Nope, just ends it early. Doesn't really get much out of it.
Gets the follow-up, but doesn't follow up on the follow-up.
Just kind of lets him wake up.
He's trying to do it barless.
I'm wondering if it's maybe an input error, because it looked like earlier they tried to do plans, but instead they got a normal button. Nonetheless, they won.
Yeah, nice shrug.
Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I got it. I guess
this matchup is just bonkers.
Yeah, it's very rough. I don't think it's very easy for any maid. Some maids have it easier than others.
I feel honestly like it's one of those matchups that both characters are going to tell you, dude, this matchup sucks. I hate playing this.
Agreed.
Because Vlov, if you're in the corner and you've got a tree in your face, what do you really do to get out of that?
Yeah, like each character kind of has like a couple options. Like again, Hisui has the projectiles. Kohaku has normals, which can help in the neutral, but if Vlov's just zoning and they're not really paying attention, they're going to get eaten alive.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those matchups that you can't just guess your way through. You have to, know what's going on a little bit.
Yeah, this is exactly what they should be doing. That was punishable. Yeah, usually, like, as from what I understand, Fangs is not super experienced with Kohaku. But when you're setting up the plan, you absolutely should like try to stay near them, unless you're going for some wacky cross-up setup.
Yeah, the difficulty playing a single maid is you don't have the.
There you go.
Yeah.
Caught deer in the headlights with the teleport shield follow-up.
Yeah, you don't have all the different follow-ups to all the different Okis. You don't have all the different Okis either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is not deterring Fangs. He is just sending it on a solo maid.
Nonetheless, he does win. He is a round up.
Yeah, that jump C is absolutely disgusting. A lot of people who are playing both maids are almost always leading with Hisui and seem to think that she's the better maid. But Kohaku still has almost all the same buttons she did in NBA ACC, whereas she's considered by the top player in the game to be the best character in the game. Now
that's interesting. Yeah, Kohaku's jump C is so huge. Look at it.
Yeah. It's enormous, and that's not even her jump C that's the most disgusting jump button. That jump B, the hitbox, is like half the screen.
No.
Oh, no.
No punish.
He's picked up my habits. Now, here's the thing. There's a reason why I like throwing the supers out raw like that, is if they don't jump it, if they're not in a position to jump it, and they just block it or shield it, you're actually safe.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
you're chilling on the DL.
Yeah, it's a little bit risky biscuit to kind of do that, especially in the neutral. Like,
oh yeah, just throwing it full monkey like I do is not a wise plan. But there's at least some like, it's like when a 5-year-old told you why they did something dumb and you can almost understand the reasoning. That's how I play.
Yeah, and nonetheless, Dual Fangs is winning the matches, so it's got to be. Rissir has to make a few adjustments. Just has to be a little bit careful about leaving himself too open.
Well, you're the Vlov expert here. What would you fix about his play?
So with Kohaku, I wouldn't really be. I mean, I would stay like about mid-screen to full screen, and then just exactly. Like, just stay on the offensive. Don't do anything too crazy. Especially Dual Fangs, he has a habit of like just doing the raw air dash in and leaving himself in the perfect angle for fireball. Yeah, he doesn't need to do anything too crazy because if he makes a mistake, Kohaku will actually hurt him, and then plant gets set up, and then it's just, you gotta guess.
And you definitely start to get sweaty in this situation where you see that bar is ticking up.
Yeah.
Now,
I wouldn't do anything too brazen.
Yeah,
there you go.
just
Nah,
keep it
exactly.
safe.
Yeah, that was a misinput, definitely.
Jumps back the burst. He might be able to kill here if he dumps everything. Yep. Well, it didn't have a whole lot to dump, but
Vlov is a hilarious powerhouse of damage.
yeah, does he actually out-damage Koma?
I don't know if I'd go that. I think
It's
in terms
close,
of I
dude.
think in terms of opportunities to get damaged, yes, because Vlov can get a lot like 3 to 4K from like full to almost like mid-screen with like carpet and whatnot. And with Koma, he actually has to get in on you. Vlov doesn't necessarily need to. If he has the meter, he'll just rock your life bar. So in terms of opportunities for big damage, yes, Vlov does surpass Koma.
Oh,
Raw damage, I might put Koma above him, though.
that jump A even is so disgustingly good. Like, all Kohaku's aerial options are fantastic.
Careful. Yeah, no, I would hold
Jumping
that.
it back, though. She's keeping it safe, maybe trying to bait out the burst. I think that's what Dual Fangs was doing to me is if you see the tree go down and the Kohaku back up, they want you to burst.
Yeah.
However, you got to know to be looking for that.
Yeah, Rissir's also panicking just a little bit. Like, that, there was no reason to heat there. And he put himself in a really bad spot. Yep, sets up plant. All right, holds it. Yep, and he tries to go for the shield means, but he was still in plant. It was way too risky.
Yeah. Honestly, the better shield counter getting out of the plant is the B counter, the going behind.
Yeah, the plant? Absolutely.
Yeah, at the very least, it gets you out of the tree.
Yep. The only problem with that is that depending on spacing, by the time they teleport, if the Kohaku is close enough, you might still get clipped by the plants, and at best is a trade. It ends up happening, and it ends up hurting. And it just occurred to me that now my match is going to be up next, I believe. Now I'm up against Dual Fangs.
I believe so. Good luck with that matchup, and we're going to keep the bracket rolling. We're moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're liking the Melty Blood you're seeing, and you're thinking, man, I would love to see a fighting game tournament that has Melty Blood and Old Melty Blood and all these other games by this fantastic developer